Republican Party's presidential candidates in Milwaukee for tonight's debate.
That debate at the Milwaukee Theater. Charles Benson is in the filing center next door, the Panthers Arena.
Yeah, a lot of folks hanging out here, hundreds of journalists waiting for tonight's big game with the big debate. But it is game day for the GOP candidates. Most are spending it in a quiet zone, or at least out of the public arena, but not everyone. A couple of them ventured out into our city, and we caught up with them. Check it out. Rand Paul was at a round table talking about school choice.
How can anybody be opposed to that?
John Kasich was hanging out with the Milwaukee Bucks doing a shoot-around. Both are getting their game faces ready for the fourth debate. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul holds the 8th and final position on the big stage. His poll numbers still in the single digits. He plans to talk about a balanced budget tonight.
The point that I will try to make tonight in the debates is that the biggest threat to our country is that we're borrowing $1 million a minute.
Ohio Governor John Kasich, one of the last to jump into the White House race, is also struggling with single-digit poll numbers in the 7th position on the debate stage. He plans to talk about his record.
I've gone into a lot of places and fixed things, created jobs, went from deficits to surpluses, and that's what it's all about, raising people up. So I just have to keep telling people that because most people still don't know me.
Will any one candidate break out and wrap up the race before the July Republican convention? RNC Chairman Reince Priebus isn't worried.
We've got a Republican Party now that's reaching into the culture of this country with 20 million people watching these debates. So that is a great opportunity for our party.
Now, Marco Rubio and Jeb Bush also made campaign stops in Waukesha County yesterday. We did not see the two frontrunners, Ben Carson and Donald Trump, make any public events in the Milwaukee area. However, Donald Trump did campaign in Illinois last night. Trump called this a strange election and took a swipe at Ben Carson.
A lot of weird things are happening. This is a strange election, isn't it? Man, you stab somebody, and the newspapers say you didn't do it. And you said, yes, I did it. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. I stabbed him and it hit the belt. And they said you didn't do it. If they said I didn't do it, I'd be so happy. This is the only election in history where you're better off if you stab somebody. What are we coming to?
Now, Ben Carson says the attacks on him and the media scrutiny about his life story are vicious, quote, vicious lies. In fact, he's using these attacks right now to help raise money for his campaign. Now, a guy with a lot of money right now but not doing well in the polls is Jeb Bush. The former Florida governor, Jeb Bush, today released a new campaign video. Take a look at this. It's called Game Day. It features clips of Bush talking about his political record. It also criticizes President Obama and Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton. A McClatchy-Maris poll released yesterday has Bush tied for 4th place with Senator Ted Cruz. Both have support from just 8% of the voters. All right, so we're also now waiting to see all the candidates arrive here. The debate starts at 8 o'clock. It's a busy place inside, a busy place outside. Police have blocked off the streets around the Milwaukee Theater. That happened at noon. Veronica Macias is outside to tell us how things are going there. Veronica?
Charles, that's right. Things are still very busy outside here on Kilbourne Street. People are filing in to get to the Milwaukee Theater, and I can tell you everybody going through those doors is going through metal detectors.
Well, at least we know we're safe.
A heavy police presence surrounds the Milwaukee Theater. Early today, officers closed off both Kilbourne Avenue and State Street for candidates, media, and those with tickets to the debate. Milwaukee's major incident response team and neighborhood task force securing who came in and out.
It feels like it's almost like the president has come to town.
Throughout the day, candidates arrived for a practice run.
I just saw Governor Christie from New Jersey.
Locals also came out hoping to catch a glimpse of a Republican candidate.
It's positive publicity. It's national publicity. It's not a negative story, it's a positive. It's good for Wisconsin, good for Milwaukee.
For this couple who's driving cross country, not even the cutest baby could get past security.
We thought we have a cute baby, so politicians like to kiss babies. Might as well try and
See if she can get
She's got cheeks for the highest bidder.
a hug or a kiss.
Charles, like you said earlier, the main debate starts at 8 p.m. and while you would think things would die down at that hour, there's still a Bucks game scheduled for tonight. Parking, I'm told, is going to be tricky. Charles, back to you inside.
All right, Veronica, thanks. A lot of people outside, a lot of people inside. All the networks have their operations here. In fact, we just saw Congressman Paul Ryan, the House Speaker Paul Ryan, come in here for a few minutes to be interviewed by the networks. Tonight's debate's supposed to focus on jobs, the economy, and taxes, but as we heard from Donald Trump in his speech last night, anything can happen tonight on the stage. Steve and Carol?
Yeah, we definitely know that. The Wisconsin presidential primary, Charles, is not until April. So why was Milwaukee actually chosen for this particular debate?
Yeah, it is interesting that Milwaukee is in the spotlight, Wisconsin in the spotlight, but a lot of that had to do with the RNC chairman, Reince Priebus, who is from Wisconsin. He says he wanted the debate here because Wisconsin is a battleground state, and we know every 4 years this is one of the hard-fought states in any presidential election. Steve and Carol?
That we know. Thank you very much, Charles.